So you can understand the concept that I just talked about. Hashing isn't too difficult. We use them a lot of different places, not just with email, but protection of logs, like when you have to store logs out, after you have a bunch of logs, you have to actually store them and keep them for quite a while. It depends on, the regulations will tell you how many years you have to keep it. But we want to make sure the logs are protected, so we take those logs, we pass it through a hashing algorithm, and then we have the message digest value. So next time we need to go and look at the logs, we'll do the same thing, run it through the hashing algorithm, and compare it with the original message digest just to make sure that nobody's been messing with them. Now, so you can understand what the concept is and how hashing works. But remember that this exam is going to have some tricky wording and tricky questions. So you could see something that says, what is something that accepts a variable length string and generates a fixed length value? You're like, I have no idea. Well, that's a confusing way of describing a hash algorithm. It accepts a variable length string because a message could be any size, and it's going to generate a fixed length value. That message digest is going to be a fixed value. So just be prepared that some concepts that you understand, you're going to be a little frustrated because they're going to be wrapped into some cognitive questions that are a little slippery. So hashing algorithms, it's like a CRC function if you're familiar with that, but CRC doesn't use really any algorithms. CRCs are usually used to within like the network protocol stack and then they're used like at the data link layer to see if there's been any transmission errors. That's different than hashing algorithms, which more looks at like the data payload to see if there's been any altercation of the actual data.